If you want to know if you're on track to becoming a millionaire and how long it's going to take you to get there, I made a free tool especially for you that you can use in 5 minutes or less to figure all that out. It's linked in the description. Here's a quick demo of how it all works. And I call this the Millionaire Gap Calculator because it shows you how far away you are from becoming a millionaire. Here's how it works. In this first section, where am I starting from? Put in your age, retirement age, current net worth, which is just your assets less your liabilities or your debts, your current monthly savings rate right here, your annual expenses, and your target net worth. Let's assume it's $1 million. You can leave the expected annual return at 8% for your first crack at it. That's generally the accepted return of the stock market. It's going to be your benchmark for this example. Once you put those numbers in here, and again, change it for you if you want to change the age or you want to change the current net worth, whatever it may be, update it. And then in section 2, you're going to get your reality check. And this is going to tell you first off how many years of time you currently have saved up with all your net worth, which is a great benchmark to start from. It's also going to show you how many months it's going to take you to get to that $1 million net worth or whatever number you put in here, the target. It's going to tell you how many months it's going to take to get there. Then the years to target, it's going to break down the months into years and show you that in this example, it's going to take about 24 years to go from age 30, so to 55, before you hit that $1 million net worth. That's based on, again, these numbers all being the same and generating average returns. The velocity score is going to show you from 1 to 10 how good you are doing or how much progress you're currently making, what track you're on. And anything above a 5 is considered to be very, very good. If you're 5, it's average. And if you're below 5, it needs work or needs improvement. So keep that in mind as you go through this and your velocity score changes. Then we move on to section number 3, the gap closer, which is a really cool part of this spreadsheet, like probably my favorite part. Okay. What it's going to do is going to take these numbers and you're going to input one change here. It's going to speed all of these up for you so you're going to get to your $1 million goal that much faster. And so if we want to go in here and pick one of the levers from the drop down, it's going to be one thing you can do, whether it's stock options, dividend paying stocks, rental property, business side hustle, whatever it is, pick one of those. Let's pick rental property for the example. And it's going to change your monthly savings from what it was up here from 500 bucks all the way up to 900. So we're going to assume then you've bought a rental property with a $400 monthly cash flow. Okay. If that's the case, then we go down to section 4. It's going to show us what kind of effect this gap closer is going to have on the optimizing of the path and how much time it's going to save us. And so we went from section 2, the reality check, where we had almost 25 years to retirement, all the way down to the optimized path, where we're now chopping this down to 254 months and 21 years to retirement. So we've just upped our velocity score from 7 to 8, which is good, positive. We're getting more velocity for money working, and we have saved 3.5 years on the journey mathematically if we just get one rental property that gives us an extra 400 bucks a month. And now, it doesn't have to be rental property. It can be dividend paying stocks. They save you about a year. Selling stock options, 2.8. And business side hustle saves you roughly 6 years on the journey. Okay. It depends on what you're going to pick, and it really depends on how much your new monthly savings can grow. And I'm going to give you a caveat that, again, the math here is simple, but the execution piece is a little bit harder, right? There's a little note here. If you want to bridge that gap, you want the right systems for real estate, stocks, or business, ones that I've used to grow my net worth to $1 million plus. That is what I teach you guys inside the Wealth Architect operating system. So if you want to check that out, I will also link to that in the video description as well. But this is a really cool calculator. It doesn't take you very long to do it all. It gives you a quick snapshot of where you're starting from, what your reality check is, where you can go with a gap closer, and how many years you can save on your journey to becoming a millionaire. So grab a copy for yourself, work on your own numbers, give yourself a realistic path to get there, and then start taking action. If you want my help, I am here to help you along this journey. That is my goal, to help 30 to 45-year-old men understand investing so they can build their net worth up to that $1 million target. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.